Welcome in Exiles to another video, guys. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button if you like what you saw. Of course, we are innovating, we are trying new unique items, and of course this is a really cool item. As soon as I saw this, I definitely wanted to make a build. And you guys, if you saw my last video, I didn't get a lot of views on it, but we were pretty much showing off the Bannerman and the Warcry build. Of course, I didn't have a lot of currency at the time, so I was using Shield Crush with General's Cry, and it wasn't as good as I have it now. So now we have scaled up the build pretty decently with the amount of currency that I have invested into the build, and we have changed over to the Chieftain for Warcry, Explodey, Hinakura, and yeah, as you guys saw, we get some massive explosions and it does a lot of damage. So we can even boss because they brought back the Hateful Accuser Nameless Ring, which gives us back Penance Mark. So you can even boss on this build. And of course, if you have Vol Breach, all that cool stuff, you'll be blasting with this build. Now what we're doing with the build is we're actually converting the physical damage from this to fire damage using the Avatar of Fire. We're also using Midnight Blade, which gives us 80%, and then of course we're using the node for physical damage to fire. So we have 100% fire damage on everything. We have, I believe, 83 to 90% ignite chance. I'm trying to get a little bit more. And this is the skill tree that I've put together with the banner and the ignites. And the other cool thing with the build is the change that they made to this chest piece. Now the important thing is the Valor that you get gained, and of course having a banner place does not prevent you from gaining Valor. Now that's the really cool part, because you can place down a banner and all of your war cries are going off and you're gaining Valor per war cry, and also with the amount of increased Valor gained, your war cries are ticking up the Valor pretty fast. And of course when you kill monsters and everything like that, you're also getting a ton of Valor. So you can pretty much place both of your banners down if you're fighting a boss, or if you're in an arena like Simulacrum or Rituals and stuff like that, you'll be able to get both banners down. When you're zooming through the map, you'll most likely be using Defiance banner, which gives you 8% suppress chance to your suppress, and also you get movement speed as well, and it's just a massive movement speed that you get, 8%. And of course we are buffing that up with these nodes, so you get increased aura effect. We got some more to maximum Valor. So when you put in 105 Valor, you place that banner down, you'll have max spell suppression, max block chance, and the other cool thing is recover 33 life on block. This is actually juiced up very much, hugely. So when you get hit and you're blocking, you're also recovering tons of life. So now we are trying to optimize the build to get the best out of it that we can. Of course we're going to need more life, more defenses to make use of these things, but currency is the only thing holding me back now, and of course a lot of leveling I gotta do. But I'm just trying to get these builds out as quick as I can and show you guys what's cooking, so you guys can kind of cook up what you want. You probably have more currency than I do, so you can probably optimize it a lot better. And of course there's several things we could do with this build transition wise. We can go into cast while stunned and get some additional recovery with cast while stunned, and instead of the corpse walkers we could use cast while stunned desecrate. Now the only downside to that is you have to be hit. So with this build you don't have to be hit to do damage. Just run around and your corpses spawn, and your war cries are doing massive amounts of ignites and fire damage. And there's lots of ways to scale this with clusters, and of course with the fire damage node that you could get, you got a combo you could do here. You could use here possibly to get a little bit, but yeah, we would have to do a lot of changing to the skill tree here. Once I get some more currency, I'll probably optimize this a lot better for you guys, and we'll see if we can build it out to be kind of like a juicy Simulacrum farmer and mapper, just all around build, comfy build. You can price your war cries. Of course we get infinite power with the Chieftain, so this gives us the maximum amount of buffs you can get on these. So we'll be getting lots of life regeneration, endurance charges. We're also getting some increased movement speed with the intimidating cry. So as you can see, I'm moving around maps very quickly. We have lots of AoE, and another cool thing is we have this combination, and I want to show you guys this real quick. We'll go back into the map. And I'll show you guys this. This is kind of something that I did in another league with the area of effect. Now this does affect your banners, which is really cool. And let me pull my banners over. Here. Defiance banner. Okay, so this does affect your banners, of course. So with that, you can use your Defiance banner, and it'll make the banner pretty much the entire size of the arena. As you can see, you can't even see the edges of the banner here because it's too large. So let's go out here. And this also increases your AoE with your mapping as well. So let's take a look at this banner. Look how big this banner is with this combination with the Widow Hell. You can barely see the edges of it. Let's place it down again here. Okay, 105 Valor. And as you can see, there's the size of it. Look how big that is. That's what she said. But look at that. That's pretty incredible, isn't it? And it also increases our Warcry explodey. I don't think it increases our Warcry distance. Well, yes, it does. So it does increase our Warcry distance as well. And this is because it scales the area of effect with the quiver. And we also get tons of evasion. So, you know, there's different ways you can play the build. With this way, you won't have 100. You have to figure out how to get 100% conversion. Because with this style, you'll be at 90% physical to fire with Avatar Fire. And put a penance mark on this fool. But yeah. So yeah, you can see the spells person 100%. You even get more prevention of the damage. So if it's any kind of spell damage you're taking, it's not going to do jack to you. And of course, your the Warcries pull out the penance marks as well. So you're just waiting for one juicy at night to transfer over to the monster, or the tough monster or boss or whatever you're facing. And yeah, that takes care of that. Once you get that explodey, he's gone. But yeah, I think the build is really fun. So we have several ways we can play it. Yeah, several ways. So you can play with the bow, you can play with the shield and sword. So you kind of gotta cook up what you can with what I have here is the concept. So go ahead and hit the like and subscribe if you stuck with me this long. I appreciate it, guys. I like it to share these builds with you guys, and I hope this inspires you guys to make more builds. I think in the last video about this, I didn't get a lot of views about the Banner Man, and I hope people will think this is a pretty cool idea. I think it's really fun, and I hope you guys enjoy, and I thank you for being still here this long. And yeah, until next time, Exiles, peace out.